These are the topics that I would cover again because I didn't realize how important it was in the actual nursing world. One, labs. Oh my God! It makes me sick to my stomach how important they are.
Girl, I got you. I'm Patrick. I'm a lab tech, and before that I was a paramedic. So I've seen this from both sides. Hey, let's talk about order of the draw. So first thing we're gonna draw, if they're ordered, is blood cultures. Blood cultures are gonna be your first thing drawn. After that, we're gonna do your blue tubes, your light blue tubes. So your light blue tubes have to be filled all the way. So if you're drawing with a butterfly, or if you're starting an IV and you're drawing from like a pigtail, if the line's already on there and you're drawing the blood out, you need to have a waste tube. They do make sterile waste tubes that some facilities have. They're these. Or you could just use a second light blue tube and fill it about halfway and chunk it. Once you fill the light blue tube, we're going to do serum tubes. So first we start with your red tubes. These are your no gel tubes. So there's no little gel at the bottom of the tube. So the red tubes with no gel will be first. And then after that will be your serum separator tubes. These are going to be your gold tubes, your red tubes with the yellow dot on them, your tiger top tubes. Those are going to be next. If your facility has them, after your tiger top and gold tubes will be an orange tube. These are a quick clot tube. I work in a hospital that uses them. They're not common, but that's where they would land in the order of draw if you have them. After that, light green, not dark green, light green is first. So you draw your light green plasma tubes. This is heparinized plasma. After the light green is dark green. I'll come back to why in just a second. But you do light green, then dark green, and after your greens, then you move on to EDTA. So these are your purple, your lavender, and your blood bank pink. So those are EDTA, lavender, purple, and pink are next. After all those, then you do gray. Gray is the last main thing. Why we do light green before dark green? So dark green is lithium heparin. Occasionally, you will have a lithium level drawn in a light green tube. And if you draw a dark green tube before the light green tube, there is the possibility of lithium contamination in your light green specimen. So it's a rare thing. I have seen it a couple times. Let's talk crossover contamination now. This is why the order of draw is important. First, we're going to have our light blue tubes, and they're first for a reason, because the tubes that come right after it have clot activators in them. We don't want to be doing coag testing for clotting, and we accidentally contaminate it with a clot activator. That's not ideal. Next, heparin comes after that, so do not draw your green tubes before your light blue tubes. Light blue's first for a reason. Can you imagine putting extra anticoagulant in a clotting specimen? And heparin is factor 10A, so it's in the clotting cascade. So if you flood a coag test tube full of heparin, you're going to prolong the PTT, guaranteed. So please, please, please do not draw anything except a waste tube before your light blue tubes. Now, with EDTA, we're really worried about crossover contaminations with your chemistries. If you draw an EDTA specimen, lavender, pink, purple tube, before your chemistries, the risk is it's going to pull the calcium and lower it and spike the potassium. And with gray tubes, which comes right after that, supposed to, it is literally potassium oxalate as the additive. So it will spike your potassium. So please be mindful. This is why the order of draw is important. So when we see these patterns, we're going to reject the specimen. And it's because we want to give out accurate results. We're there for the patient. So if we see this pattern happening and you have a calcium that's just in the tank with a sky-high potassium, we know what happens. We know. We know. We know. So don't make us reject your specimen. I don't want to make that call. Okay, that's everything about the order of draw contamination. You have specific questions, specific topics you want to cover, please let me know. I will love to do the videos. Y'all have a great night. Bye!